Hello everybody, welcome back to Me and My Shadow. We got some catching up to do. Is this thing on? That's what all the professionals say. How in the heck has everybody been doing? Good, I hope. Had to switch out to almost wintry gear because us wimps that live in Texas, it's like 55 degrees right now. And us wimps that live in Texas, man, that's too cold. So I thought I would go ahead and record a video since it's been quite some time since y'all have seen me and probably wondered if I dropped off the face of the earth or not. And I haven't. It's just been life, you know? My dad passed away. It wasn't on Thanksgiving. It was a week before Thanksgiving on a Thursday. I'll tell you guys a quick story about it. First of all, I think I've mentioned on this channel before that he is definitely my hero, and he will be greatly, greatly missed. He was 90 years of age, and long story short, what happened was he had been healthy his entire life. My dad always walked 1 or 2 or 3 miles every single day. Stayed really healthy, wasn't a smoker, wasn't a drinker, anything like that. And he was in the shower. He slipped and fell in the shower about 3 or 4 weeks ago. He got to the doctor to get checked out. Luckily, nothing was broken. He'd bruised himself up a little bit, but beyond that, I mean, he was okay. But in the course of that checkup, they did blood work and they found something awry. And it turned out, though he had a procedure done the year before, then they missed it then, that he had pancreatic cancer. Very, very aggressive form of pancreatic cancer. And at his age, treatment options were pretty darn limited, to say the least. So, how's it going? So he didn't have many options open available to him. Surgically, there was nothing they could do to go in. There just wasn't much they could do. So we asked him, said, Dad, what's your wishes? You know, what do you want to do? And one of my sisters, you know, he'd come stay. He could live where he was living. He could come stay with one of us. I have one sister, lives in Kansas City. I have another sister that lives in California, where he lived for quite some time with my mother. And, you know, you guys know I live in Texas. He definitely was in the Midwest and he wanted to get out of the cold, so he decided that he would rather go to California. So we made arrangements, got his stuff all taken care of, and got him, not last week, but the week before, moved out to California. And his condition just seriously deteriorated to a point where he didn't really know where he was at. A lot of times, even though he was at my sister's home in Sacramento, I believe she lives just outside of Sacramento, California, he didn't know where he was at. He thought he was in the hospital, and there was quite a bit of confusion. I'm going to go this way. Try not to kill myself here. So, we had to call hospice in. long story short, he was in quite a bit of pain. They put him on morphine and just basically made him as comfortable as they possibly could. And last Thursday, not Thanksgiving, like I said, but the Thursday before, he passed away in the night. Come on, let's go, folks. So it was kind of a blessing in a way, and I'm not going to sit here and talk about my dad. Well, yeah, I am. Actually, I am going to talk about my dad because I think he deserves it. He deserves for people to know who he was. But he had Alzheimer's as well, and that was something that was starting to creep up and get worse and worse to a point where the Alzheimer's was going to take him. And so in a way, we look at it like it was a kind of, well, not kind of, it was a blessing that the cancer took him and took him quickly so that he didn't have to suffer through all of the aches and pains and the things that Alzheimer's can do to folks, which they don't really even know. I mean, it could be 100 different things that could happen with Alzheimer's as far as mentally, which way, how he would have ended up. But Dad was a self-made man. You know, he got married. He grew up on a farm in Iowa. Self-made man. He put himself through school. Lied to get himself into the insurance industry. Worked his butt off. Got fired when he got caught for telling a fib about, I won't bore you, but anyway, he told a white lie to get into a certain company, and he worked there for about 3 years before they caught him. Found out they didn't have quite the credentials but by that time he'd already gained the experience, so he just kept going up, taking classes and things like that, and eventually worked himself up to working for an insurance agency, a major insurance agency, as one of the vice presidents of the company. So he went up quite a ways, and he had a good long career. It allowed my mom to stay home. You know, I know that's not as common anymore, and it really wasn't common when I was growing up in the 80s, 70s, and 80s. There was more working parents than there were stay-at-home moms, things like that. You know, latchkey kids, Generation X, all that stuff. So, long story short, he provided, and he worked hard to do it. Very mild-mannered, even-tempered gentleman. Yeah, I never saw him really fly off the handle, maybe once or twice. Let's put it this way, Dad was the kind of guy that when he flew off the handle, you knew you were in trouble, all right? There's just no joke about it. If he raised his voice, things were not good. Taught me a lot about how to be a man, how to be a father. I put him through hell, because I was a hell raiser for a long time. Put him and my mom both through quite a bit of pain, because I was just a dickhead for a long time. But my dad and I were always close. I grew closer to him as I mellowed with age a little bit. So he will be greatly missed. And I'll be making one more trip out to California middle of January. His wishes were for cremation, so we'll have a memorial service, and he'll be laid to rest by my mother out in California. So that is what has been going on with me. There hasn't been a whole lot of time for writing. There's been a whole lot of time for grieving. There's been a whole lot of time for reconnecting with my sisters and, you know, just life. Things like that happen. So, again, not trying to say it as an excuse or anything like that, but that's where I've been at, and I'm going to try really hard to put together more videos soon. I feel like I'm just way out of pocket with you guys. I hope everybody has been enjoying their motorcycle riding. I hope everybody has been really, really, I don't know, just having a great time enjoying life. I mean, we're at the holidays. It's a beautiful time of year. Here in Texas, it's absolutely, as you guys can see, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's a little chilly today on the motorcycle, but not cold enough that I actually had to break out my winter gloves just yet. This is a pretty nice little spot to do some practicing. I like these little loop-de-loops it's got going. Let's check this side out. Never really been up in here before. This is pretty nice over here. A little baseball diamond. Yeah. So again, guys, I do apologize for being so far out of pocket, but that's what's been going on with me. But I've always been thinking of you, of course, and I know you guys knew that something was up, so you've been patient with me, and I do also appreciate, I have some folks that watch this channel, Moto Alley, and watch my other channel as well. So I'd already announced it on my other channel that Dad had passed, and Moto Alley was kind enough to leave me a comment. So and how am I? You guys might be wondering, how am I handling all this stuff? Actually, guys, surprisingly well. Not I'll miss him, but I know he's got a pain, and I know that depending on what your belief system is, I know he's in a better place. I just know it. I may not know 100% where, but I know that he's in a better place. And it's, the rest of us that are going to have to suffer. Those that loved him and those that cared about him. So I'm surprisingly good. And I just know also, Dad was the kind of guy that was a doer. He wasn't anybody that was ever lay around and feel sorry for yourself kind of guy. Look at these trees. They're just beautiful. There's just something about riding, guys. I don't know. Just good for the soul. So Dad wouldn't want me feeling around, moping around, feeling sorry for myself, which I'm not. Get back to life, right? Work is crazy. I work for Amazon, you guys know that, and we just got done Black Friday. Today is Saturday. I would start working tomorrow, my regular shift plus what they call MET, M-E-T, mandatory extra time. They've got me slotted for the next 3 weeks with about 50, 60 hours a week. So I will be busy as a one-armed paper hanger with work. And of course we got Christmas and everything coming up. So I'm not sure exactly when I'll do the next video, but as I have time and as I have topics, hopefully a lot more cheery topics than this one, I'll definitely be posting again. I'm not giving up on the channel or giving up on writing or anything like that. I don't want you guys to think that. So anyway, just kind of wanted to do a quick video, which turned into a long-winded video, and for that I do apologize. Once I get to talking in this helmet, it seems like I don't know when to shut up, I guess. But guys, get out there and ride. Thank you guys so much for sharing all of the videos that you have shared. I've been watching them. Just been so busy that it's been hard to comment and really get into them too much. Just too much going on right now. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video today. If you made it this far, you don't know how much I appreciate it. Hope everybody has a wonderful day. Hopefully we'll talk again before Christmas. Get out there and ride. Enjoy. Guys, just enjoy life, man. I'm telling you. You never know when something can happen. So just get out there and enjoy everything that you can. Do the things that you love. Hug the people that you love really close. Keep them close. And, just take care of yourselves. We will see you again. If I can figure out how to shut this off. It's been so long since I recorded a video, I can't even remember how to turn things on and off. It's terrible. Alright, I'm going to cut this one off. You guys have a great day. Remember guys, it's not what you ride, it's that you ride, right? Everybody have a great day. We'll see you again real soon.